Hello, my name is Carly, and I'm an employment attorney at the Manifest Justice Law Corporation. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the difference between workplace retaliation claims and workplace whistleblower claims, because those terms commonly get used interchangeably, but they're very, very different. Those are very separate claims. And so I just wanted to make sure everyone is aware of the difference, because understanding that difference is a really big key to making sure we have fair and equitable and safe workplaces. So, retaliation and whistleblowing, they both have 5 different claims. So, retaliation, that occurs when an employee engages in protected activity and then they are retaliated against by the employer for engaging in that protected activity. So, it's something like if you report discrimination and then you are demoted as a result, or you ask for a reasonable accommodation and then you get the reasonable accommodation but you are excluded from a bunch of meetings and projects. So that's workplace retaliation. It's really focused on speaking out within a workplace about workplace conduct. Whistleblowing, on the other hand, is more concerned about the reporting itself. So a whistleblower claim is different from retaliation. Whistleblower claims involve reporting the authorities some kind of illegal conduct to either within your workplace, like a retaliation, or separate from retaliation, to authorities. So, a whistleblower might call the police, or they might alert a newspaper or the press, or something like they might speak out on social media. The whistleblower claims are focused more on the reporting aspect, whereas retaliation is focused more on how the employer responded to an employee speaking out. So, laws that protect whistleblowers do protect whistleblowers from retaliation. So, retaliation is a part of the whistleblower claims, which is why those terms could often get confused. Retaliation does occur within whistleblowing, but again, retaliation is focused more on the employer's response and reaction to an employee, whereas whistleblowing is focused more on the conduct that's occurring, the illegal conduct that's occurring, or unsafe conduct that's occurring, and reporting it outward to authorities or top of management or to the news, to press, to social media. So let's ground this difference between retaliation and whistleblowing. Let's ground that in an actual example. So, for example, let's say you have a whistleblower sees that there's fraud happening and they go and report it. They report it either to a supervisor, or they call the police and they report it to the police, or they alert the press. Maybe they make a little wiki post about it. Something happens where they then report it. Okay, so that person has now become a whistleblower. They saw something illegal happening in the workplace and they reported it. Now, the person returns back to work on the next following Monday, and now they're fired for it. Now that's retaliation. The firing because of speaking out is retaliation. The speaking out in itself, that part is the whistleblowing. Does that make sense? So, like, both terms could easily come up in the same situation, right? Because whistleblowing includes retaliation, and retaliation may include some whistleblowing conduct, but retaliation is focused more on the employer's response, whereas whistleblowing claims are more connected to like the original report, the actual reporting of the conduct. Okay, so that may seem like a very small difference, and so that those differences may seem like who cares, and it's important to know that there's a distinction between the two. Once you understand the distinction between whistleblowing and retaliation, you'll be able to better foster an ethical working environment, and you'll be able to empower your colleagues if they ever come to you with a situation that may fall under either category of retaliation or whistleblowing. So it's just a quick video. You are better informed and you're in a stronger position as an employee in your workplace. If you work or live in California and you feel like you may have experienced retaliation or whistleblowing, please feel free to reach out to us at the Manifest Justice Law Corporation. We'll provide a free consultation to anyone and just help you understand what's going on at your work, what are your rights, and what are your next best steps. If you do not live in California or work in California and you have questions about whistleblowing or retaliation claims, I encourage you to reach out to your local bar associations. Most local bar associations offer free legal referral services, but even if your local bar association doesn't offer free legal referral services, you can typically call them up and tell them what's going on, and they'll at least point you in the right direction to get started and help you find the counsel that you need. Everyone works, but not everyone is safe at work, and you can go ahead and follow our page for more information about your workers' rights. See you next time.